This is love. It gets harder and harder and harder. My tears hitting the pillow drown out the sound of everything else, and the ringing in my ears turns to the song of birds. Pitter-patter, trill-trill. Everything goes black. I'm swept up in the sweet skin of someone else's arms, and through my watery eyes I can see the room getting smaller and smaller. Like looking back from the end of a tunnel, like looking through a periscope, swaying in between the moon stripes, I can hear Dad weeping softly. Maybe this is where I get my sense of rhythm from. Maybe I'm writing my first song here. Maybe this is where my actual life begins. Maybe this is what I deserve. Maybe I am worthy only of this. If he is sad, I should be sad too. Is this what love is? Paddington Street. The colour red. Red in love, red in paint, red in heart, red in blood, red in words, red out loud. I have my own romantic vision of how the moments played out. Mum and Dad lay on the couch in his house on Paddington Street, their bodies entwined, gazing, eyes reaching, hands still, their legs wrapped around. The Currawongs sing their morning song in the afternoon, a musical introduction. The notes coo across the creases of the lived-in furniture and offer a word or two to the people in the paintings, paused there, looking into a suspended time, waiting to resume a lost conversation. The afternoon sun streams in through the windows, and the blinds cut the light into sharp contrast. They become stripy in the shadows like ferns in a forest, like the keys of a piano. Stardust is in the air, twirling its own golden threads, giving the passing moments a density that is fragile and new and raw and exciting. Dad recites a favourite poem, his voice causing the dancing universe to bow towards them, holding its breath in time. When bees are hot with honey thirst and hastening with the spring, when kisses are as strawberries and love is more than king, when quiet birds have merriment by waters brown and blue, and little maids, wool gathering, will murmur, I love you. When blossoms dance in carnival to hearten maids and men, and kisses are as strawberries, who would be sober then? Now the moon is rising early in the blue daylight, but the sun doesn't mind, and life begins here. Memory colour. If you could touch your memories, how would they feel? My first memory of life is blurry, a blurry red dot. A strawberry in a thicket of dark green vines and tall grass, a chalky red pastel, a cadmium paint splash, a cardinal's feather, a lipstick smear, a strawberry kiss, all things red in one. I reach out to pluck the fruit, but it's made of smoke and it vanishes as I touch it. It felt cool, dewy, tingly on the skin, as if it were pressed there briefly and then it disappeared. In the distance, I can see our house sitting high on the stilts. The long adolescent limbs are pale and glossy, with the rainforest's vines curled tight around them, like long socks. I can see the bottom of my mother's long white dress lapping gently in the breeze, but she has turned away from me. I can hear cicadas chirping and birds swallowing their words and scratching for their breakfast. It's the first time I feel alone. Fiji. My little brother is eating a banana by the pool. Its skin is golden like his hair, and his mouth almost explodes with each bite he crams so much in. Big blobs of sunscreen are dabbed across my mother's back as she tans in her pink one-piece. The hair is pulled up in a loose bun. Dad saunters around in his blue Speedos, using my orange floaty to play peekaboo. Our French au pair, Berenice, laughs loudly and her black curls bounce as she speaks excitedly in heavily accented English. Everything seems to thrill her. Back in Sydney, she had been looking after us, but we all got the flu and Dad wanted to cheer us up, so he bought tickets to Fiji, and here we are. It has rained most of the time, but finally the sun is out. I run around wearing seashell necklaces and nothing else, watching the palm fronds sway and hit the sunlight against the blue sky. The palm trees are not as green as back home. Everything here feels more dry, and there are coconuts littering the ground beneath them. On the bottom of the swimming pool are tiny mottled pebbles, the same colour as the cat next door at home, brown and white and tan and black. The cat is much softer to pat though.